We're going to go through simultaneous equations. Over here, I have equation number 1 and equation number 2, and I'm going to try to solve what x and y is. In order to do so, I'm going to first label these two equations. So I'm going to call this equation number 1, and I'm going to call this equation number 2. Now, I'm going to rearrange equation number 2 to get x by itself, and after doing so, I'm going to sub that into equation number 1. So that's going to look like this. For equation number 2, I'm going to have to get x by itself, I need y on the other side. Opposite of a minus y is the positive y. So I get x is equal to 1 plus y. Subbing 2 into 1, so sub 2 into 1. So whenever I see an x, now I'm going to replace it with a 1 plus y in equation number 1. And that's going to look like this. 3 brackets x, I'm going to replace it with 1 plus y plus the 2y, and that's equal to 14. Expanding these brackets, I get 3 multiplied by 1, which is 3. 3 multiplied by a positive y, which is plus 3y, plus the 2y, and that's equal to 14. Simplifying underneath, I have 3 plus 5y equal 14. Taking everything that's not a y to the other side, so that I get y by itself. Opposite of a plus 3 is a minus 3. So 5y is equal to 14 minus 3, which is 11. So 5y is equal to 11. And opposite of a times 5 is a divide 5. So I get y is equal to 11 over 5. Now I want to try to find out what x is, and I'm going to either focus on equation number 1 or equation number 2. But equation number 2 looks the easiest to sub into to get what y is. So equation number 2, whenever I see now a y, replace it with 11 over 5. So x minus my 11 over 5, and that's equal to 1. Taking everything that's not an x to the other side, opposite of a minus 11 over 5, positive 11 over 5. So x is equal to 1 plus 11 over 5. And I see over here I have a normal number 1, and that's not in terms of a fraction, but I need to convert it into a fraction in order for these two to simplify. So I can write that as x is equal to 1 over 1, which is the same as 1, plus 11 over 5. Now I need the denominators to be the same to combine them, so I have x multiplying the top and bottom by 5, so that this fraction doesn't change, 5 over 5 plus 11 over 5. Adding the top the numerators, I get x is equal to 16, keeping the denominator the same, 5. So my solutions are x is equal to 16 over 5, and y is equal to 11 over 5. Now, taking our attention into question number 2, I'm going to be using a real-life application of simultaneous equations. And I'm not going to solve what x and y is. I want you guys to do that as a challenge. Now, putting this into equation format, I see over here a shop is selling pens and notebooks. The total of the 3 pens and 2 notebooks is £12.50. So I know my total is £12.50. And again, I hear total, I'm thinking of adding things up together. And focusing our key attention onto this and, I'm going to use a plus symbol. So 3 pens, so I'm going to write 3p for pens, plus, that's with the and over here, 2 notebooks, 2n. And that's in equation format number 1. Now for number 2, the cost of 2 pens and 3 notebooks is £13. £13 here, and that's equal to 2 pens, 2p, plus, that's our and, 3 notebooks, 3n. That's equation number 2, and I want, again, you guys to try and attempt this to solve for 1 pen, how much it would cost, and 1 notebook. So, good luck, and thank you guys for watching.